Hello, pre-K friends, and welcome to Monday. Today's theme in your packet is the zoo, so I thought I would start today with reading a story about one of my favorite characters. I'm sure you know who this guy is right here. This little monkey, Curious George. And there's his very good friend, the man in the yellow hat. And this one's called Curious George Visits the Zoo. "George," said the man, "how would you like to see a real elephant? Let's go to the zoo." There was a lot to see at the zoo. There were the giraffes, and their necks so long they seemed to reach the sky. There were the kangaroos carrying their babies in a special pocket. And finally, there were the elephants with their floppy ears and their long trunks munching on hay. It was lunchtime. How many elephants do you see? 1, 2. 2 elephants. People were eating on the park benches and picnicking on the grass. Does anybody know what a picnic is? It's when you have a blanket and you put it on the grass and you bring your lunch and you unpack your little basket, or sometimes you might have it in a bag, and you eat lunch outside on the grass. "I'm going to find out what time they feed the lions," said the man in the yellow hat. "Wait here. Don't get in trouble." Uh-oh. That's the thing about Curious George. He's always curious. Sometimes it leads to trouble. Let's see what happens. While George was waiting, he saw a zookeeper with a pail of bananas for the monkeys. George is a monkey. Do you think he likes bananas? The keeper put the pail down to get a drink from the water fountain. George was hungry. He grabbed the pail and he ran away with it. Uh-oh. "Hey!" shouted the keeper. "Stop that monkey!" But George kept on running. A crowd of people were standing near the monkey house, just the place for George to hide. Do you see him in there? Standing by the cage was a little boy holding a red balloon with a long string. Suddenly, one of the monkeys reached out and snatched the string from the boy's hand. Uh-oh. How do you think the boy feels about that? And ran to the top of the cage. There he is. Here's the top, way up here. Then he tried to squeeze the balloon through the bars. The other monkeys started to shriek and scream. What do you think might happen to that balloon? The monkey is pulling and pulling, trying to get it inside. Oh, look at this little boy. How is he feeling? He was crying. "Please, couldn't somebody get his balloon back?" asked his mother. None of the people could reach that high. Everyone is reaching. But George knew what to do. With the pail in his hand, he climbed up to the top of the cage. He took a few bananas and he fed them to the monkeys. While the monkeys were eating, George snatched the balloon and swung down from the cage. There he goes. Oh, he handed the balloon back to the boy. Look at the boy's face now. How does the boy feel now? That's right, he's happy. I can tell because he's smiling. Everybody clapped and cheered. Everybody's happy. Just then, the man with the yellow hat came running. "George," the man cried, "I've been looking all over for you." "Please don't be angry with him," said the mother. "He saved my son's balloon." "George should not have taken my pail," said the keeper. But he did feed the monkeys, and now it's time to feed ourselves, George, said the man. And that is what they did. And look at that. What are they having for lunch? That's right, they're having bananas. Okay, I hope you have fun today doing your zoo activities. See you soon.